Royal Navy frigate HMS St Albans shadowed a Russian warship through the North Sea on Christmas Day. She was dispatched on December 23 to intercept the Admiral Gorshkov as it passed close to UK territorial waters. HMS St Albans, the nearer of the two ships, shadows the Admiral Gorshkov in the North Sea. HMS St Albans remained at sea on Christmas Day to monitor the Russian frigate. But officials said the Type 23 frigate will return to home port Portsmouth today and remain on high readiness standby, ready to react to any further Russian mischief-making over the festive period. Defense Secretary Gavin Williamson said, "I will not hesitate in defending our waters or tolerate any form of aggression. Britain will never be intimidated when it comes to protecting our country, our people, and our national interests." Crew on board the HMS St Albans as they saw off the Russian threat. The two vessels remained close for some time, but the HMS St Albans is due back in port today. The festive season has seen an upsurge in Russian units transiting UK waters, officials said. HMS Tyne was also called to escort a different vessel, a Russian spy ship, through the North Sea and the English Channel on Christmas Eve. A Wildcat helicopter from 815 Naval Air Squadron, based at Yeovilton, was then dispatched to monitor two further Russian vessels. Commander Chris Ansell, the commanding officer of HMS St Albans, said, "My ship's company take great pride in serving Great Britain and the role they play dealing with both the routine and unexpected." The HMS St Albans is the only Navy warship currently patrolling UK waters. The Admiral Gorshkov was the first in a new class of Russian frigate designed to carry out multiple roles including long-range strikes and anti-submarine warfare. Missing parts of Christmas and New Year with our families is never easy, but it is absolutely required as part of our duty to keep Britain safe all year round. There is a pressing need to protect UK interests close to home, in the air, above and below the waves. Our trade, economy and information networks depend on the sea, and this operation demonstrates the Royal Navy's commitment to protecting our home waters and readiness to undertake short-notice operations. Christmas Eve saw some particularly exciting and bumpy weather, with some of my newer sailors getting used to their sea legs, but we have made sure the job was done and I will get my team back home as soon as possible. Our families have been incredibly supportive and even sneaked a few presents into our bags so we had things to open, resulting in a great Christmas day at sea. Mo Farah bombarded with abuse after Merry Christmas. Photo-hungry young hounds who found themselves so stuffed they couldn't resist a nap. Fans, family and Fadi pay tribute to George Michael on death anniversary. Outrage as prisoners decide what color they want their cells painted. Triple amputee Afghanistan veteran celebrates a decade since he cheated death. Thousands of tons of food that could feed vulnerable Brits buried instead. The 190-strong ship's company of HMS St Albans join more than 4,000 sailors and Royal Marines who are deployed across the globe or on heightened readiness to respond to anything that may come their way. A total of 1,540 men and women are deployed from the sands of the Gulf to the depths of the Atlantic, helping to safeguard the UK's economic interests and maintain security at sea. A further 2,485 are being held at immediate readiness for any defence or civil task that may emerge over the festive period. Britain's second brand new aircraft carrier warship HMS Prince of Wales successfully floated out of dock at Rosyth in